A very, very good evening to all of you friends. A very, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. I'm sure that by now you must have an idea. If you are preparing for CLAT 2025, 𝗟𝗃 2025, or for that matter, Maharashtra CET 2025 or CUET 2025, that what are those important exams? CLAT तो एक एग्जाम है ही, इसके अलावा और क्या क्या लॉ कॉलेज का एग्जाम होता है जो आप तैयारी करना चाहते हो. So if you are a serious aspirant to get into the top law schools across the country, what should be your motivating skills insofar as choosing which all exams you wish to sit? So today we bring to you this exclusive session wherein we shall be discussing about the top law entrance examination across India. Of course, CLAT is a very important examination. Of course, 𝗟𝗃 is also an important examination. But apart from CLAT and 𝗟𝗃, what are the other important law entrance examination that a serious student who is preparing for next year? Okay, if you are in class 11th now, and if you are preparing yourself to become a lawyer in around 5 years or 6 years from time, what are those important law entrance examinations that you must sit for? So today we bring to you that session. So let's move. Let's understand the important sections. Okay. So let's move on. Now, the first important exam, of course, is CLAT. But apart from CLAT, there happens to be other important law entrance examination. For example, 𝗟𝗃, Maharashtra CET, CLAT, as well as CUET. So today I shall be discussing with you the कितना टाइम का एग्जाम होता है, इन लोगों का एग्जाम पैटर्न क्या होता है, इन लोगों को कितना क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, इन लोगों के पास नेगेटिव मार्किंग होता है या नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होता है. So today, by and large, I shall be discussing with you all in all everything that a student who is preparing for a law entrance examination next year should have a clear understanding of. So guys, let's begin. So there are 5 important entrance examination I will be talking about. 5 very, very important law entrance examination I will be talking about. Number 1 is of course CLAT. Most of you are aware of it. 𝗟𝗃, some of you are aware of it. Maharashtra CET also to an extent, a lot of people are aware of it, but a lot of people are also not aware of it. Then I shall move on to SLAT and then to CUET law. So these are the things that I shall be discussing with you in the course of this session. So the first one is CLAT. Now, who conducts CLAT? The consortium of NLUs. So there is a consortium of NLUs which conduct this particular entrance examination called Common Law Admission Test. So this is a common law admission test for 24 NLUs across the country. This happens to be an entrance examination insofar as admission to 5-year integrated LLB course insofar as the top 24 NLUs are concerned. Of course, CLAT marks are also considered in by some private colleges. कुछ private colleges हैं जो CLAT का मार्क्स भी लेते हैं. बट उसके अलावा हम लोग आज देखते हैं कि CLAT का एग्जाम पैटर्न क्या होता है, उसका इनसाइड आउट डिटेल्स क्या होता है. नंबर 1 इज इसका टाइम ड्यूरेशन कितना रहता है. द टाइम ड्यूरेशन इज ऑफ कोर्स 2 hours. Okay. Total number of question is 120. 120 marks. Every question has 1 marks, and there is a negative marking also there in this particular entrance examination. So here we are talking about a particular entrance examination to enter into 24 NLUs and other private colleges. Total marks is 120. Earlier it was 150, but right now it has been reduced to 120, and you have 120 minutes, 120 questions and 120 marks with negative marking. तो आप अगर 4 सही करते हो और 1 और 2 का जवाब गलत देते हो तो आपको 4 नहीं मिलेगा, आपको 3.5 नंबर मिलेगा. So there is a 0.25 negative marking per question if you answer a particular question incorrectly. So that's very, very important for you to understand. Now, moving on to the subjects. From where do they ask you questions from? Now, as you know that CLAT, the kind of questions they ask you, these are all passage-based questions. These are all passage-based questions. So there will be a particular passage. Based on the particular passage, based on your understanding of that passage, there will be certain questions that you need to answer. Now you have English, comprehension, then you have current affairs, general knowledge, quantitative techniques, legal reasoning and logical reasoning. Now some very important things that you must remember is the fact that legal reasoning and general knowledge comprise of 50% of the weightage. So general knowledge as well as your legal reasoning section consists of 60 marks. Okay, 60 marks. So you have to keep in your mind. So that means you have to do really well in your legal reasoning as well as in your general knowledge to get into these colleges. Okay, 24 participating NLUs and other private. There are a number of private colleges which also take all these the CLAT scores. Now, English comprehension, general knowledge, quantitative techniques, legal reasoning and logical reasoning, the kind of questions they ask you, these are all passage-based questions. That means there will be a particular passage given to you. You have to understand the passage. You have to read the passage very carefully, understand it, and based on your understanding of that passage, there will be certain questions that will be asked to you and you have to solve it. Now, very, very importantly, that people forget at times is that there is a negative marking. There happens to be a negative marking in this particular entrance examination. So keep this in your mind. Okay? So there are 24 participating NLUs, other private colleges, 2 hours. There are 5 subjects: English, GK, quantitative techniques, legal reasoning and logical reasoning, 120 MCQ questions and 120 marks. Is that clear? Okay. Moving on. तो आपको अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो आप हमें पूछ सकते हैं in the doubt section and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Okay, anybody who has any kind of doubts can ask me any questions. Okay, second important exam, law entrance examination, happens to be ALIT. Now ALIT is an entrance examination only for NLU Delhi. So those of you who are residing in Delhi and do not want to move out of Delhi, for them it's a great thing because you have the infrastructure of Delhi and NLU Delhi is considered as one of the best law schools in the country. Now, इसका exam duration क्या कितना होता है? 2 घंटा होता है. What are subjects that are asked? English, general knowledge, GK, legal aptitude, reasoning and mathematics. Now, one very important thing as a student who is preparing for ALIT happens to be that there are surprises every year from ALIT. So NLU Delhi, which conducts this entrance examination, every year gives certain amount of surprises to its student. इस साल लास्ट ईयर लीगल एप्टीट्यूड का एक भी क्वेश्चन नहीं आया था। इस साल 8 से 9 क्वेश्चंस आ गए थे। So there are always certain surprises that are given by NLU Delhi. So you have to be prepared for those surprises. Now the exam duration, as I said, is 2 hours, 120 minutes. In those 120 minutes, you have to solve around 150 questions. And yes, there is negative marking similar to that of CLAT. So every answer you answer incorrectly, there is a 0.25 marks that will be deducted from your score. So keep that in your mind. So ALET is a very good exam. 150 MCQ questions, 150 marks in 120 minutes. There is negative marking. Lot of surprises comes from NLU Delhi, English, general knowledge, GK. ये जो सब्जेक्ट्स है आपका मैथमेटिक्स, रीजनिंग, लीगल एप्टीट्यूड, हर साल ये लोग कुछ ना कुछ सरप्राइजेस देते रहे हैं। So do not be uncomfortable if you get certain surprised thing in this particular entrance examination. So keep that in your mind. Moving on to the next important law exam. But before that, BYJU'S exam prep brings to you is CLAT with BYJU'S exam prep, the most comprehensive exam preparation platform. Unlock your 3-day free trial access to all our courses today. So this is free. Just all you need to do is go to the description box below. There will be a link. Click on the link. Unlock your 3-day free trial access to all our courses. Moving on to the next important law entrance examination. And by and large, a lot of students who are from Maharashtra, from Gujarat, or Rajasthan, or Karnataka, and they wish to do an LLB from Maharashtra, because Maharashtra has a number of great colleges. Okay, you have GLC Mumbai, you have ILS Pune, and a host of other important law colleges in Maharashtra, especially in Bombay. So here is a particular entrance examination which is offered across state universities and law colleges in Maharashtra. This is conducted by Common Admission Entrance Test Cell, that is CET Cell, Maharashtra. So which conducts this particular entrance exam. So Maharashtra CET, the Common Entrance Test Cell of Maharashtra, conducts this particular entrance exam, and all the colleges, all the state university, if you have to enter, insofar as Maharashtra is concerned, you have this particular entrance examination. One very important thing about this particular entrance examination is the fact that there is no negative marking. There is no negative marking. तो आप इधर तुक्का चला सकते हैं। CLAT ALET में तुक्का नहीं चला सकते, क्योंकि उधर नेगेटिव मार्किंग है। But in this particular entrance examination, students tends to attend 150 questions out of 150 questions because there is no negative marking. Now the time duration is again very similar to CLAT and ALET. 2 hours, 120 minutes, 150 questions again with no negative marking. Now the subjects that are commonly asked, they are general knowledge, English, mathematical aptitude, logical reasoning, as well as legal aptitude. Now, insofar as your legal aptitude section in Maharashtra CET is concerned, they definitely ask you question based on your legal knowledge. Who is the first Solicitor General of India? Who is the present Solicitor General of India? Who was the first Chief Justice of India? When did this particular act come into being? They ask you all those legal knowledge types of questions, but do not be surprised if you get a couple of questions which are principle and fact-based questions, okay, factual questions relating to law. So here is a very good entrance examination that I am sure that most of you who are familiar with law and are preparing themselves for next year LLB entrance examination should in a way take this entrance examination, because this is an exam where there is no negative marking, all the good things for you, and the subjects are very similar, okay? General knowledge, English, maths, logical reasoning, and legal aptitude. So all that I am trying to say, if you are preparing for CLAT alone with little variance insofar as your preparation strategy is concerned, you can give all these 5 entrance examination. आप अगर सिर्फ CLAT का प्रिपरेशन करते हो और उससे थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन में अलग होता है, देखिए लीगल एप्टीट्यूड जो है वो हर सब्जेक्ट के लिए लीगल एप्टीट्यूड ही रहेगा, वो आप CLAT ले लो, आप एलेट ले लो, आप CUET ले लो, आप महाराष्ट्र CET ले लो या CLAT ले लो, हर जगह आपका सिलेबस तो मोर और लेस द सेम है, थोड़ा बहुत प्रिपरेशन का अंतर होता है, थोड़ा बहुत प्रिपरेशन का अंतर होता है। और आप अगर ये छोटा मोटा प्रिपरेशन का जो अंतर है ये अगर कर सकते हैं, सो देन आई बिलीव दैट all who are preparing for CLAT can also sit for Maharashtra CET, ALET and other host of examination. So again, the very good thing about Maharashtra CET is that there are a number of seats across the state of Maharashtra. State university and law colleges within Maharashtra में सीट मिलने का काफी चांसेस बढ़ जाता है, so that's very important. Our next is SLAT. Now this is Symbiosis Law College. Symbiosis Law School has colleges in Pune, in Hyderabad, in Nagpur as well as in Noida. Right? So there are various places across India where you have Symbiosis Law School, okay? Pune, Hyderabad, Nagpur and Noida. So the Symbiosis International Deemed University conducts this CLAT entrance examination for all the 4 law schools across the country. The questions that are there, the subjects that are generally quizzed is analytical reasoning, legal reasoning, logical reasoning and English reading comprehension and GK. So there are 12 questions from 5 subjects. 12 questions that are asked from 5 subjects that gives you an idea about this particular entrance exam. Now again, similarly like Maharashtra CET, in SLAT also, the legal reasoning section has a combination of principle and fact-based question as well as legal knowledge based question. So here again there is this particular entrance examination wherein you see a lot of principle and fact based question coming as well as legal knowledge based questions coming. So if you are one of them who is preparing for SLAT, the most important thing for you is that you know very well that there will be 12 questions from every section. Analytical reasoning 12 questions, legal reasoning 12 question, logical reasoning 12 question, reading comprehension 12 question and GK 12 question. So that is the 60 question, 60 marks. There is again no negative marking. Remember, once again, there is no negative marking in this particular entrance examination as well. So those of you who are preparing for CLAT must definitely sit for SLAT examination also. Okay, and we at BYJU'S Exam Prep do have certain important classes wherein we conduct only keeping in mind SLAT, okay, Symbiosis Law Admission Test को ध्यान रखते हुए हम लोग BYJU'S Exam Prep में कुछ काफी सारे क्लासेस करवाते हैं. So that is all that you should think about SLAT. And then you have CUET. Here. Now, common university entrance examination. Now, places like Banaras Hindu University, Allahabad University, Aligarh Muslim University, Now, admission test to AMU, BHU, Allahabad University, they only accept common university entrance examination, that is CUET. So जो central universities है across India, mostly they consider this CUET exam. Now, what are the subjects that are asked in this? What are the subjects that you need to prepare for this particular entrance examination? They are English, जो है reading comprehension, legal knowledge, legal aptitude, general knowledge, current affairs. Now, then you have general mental ability, numeric ability, quantitative reasoning, logical and analytical reasoning. So there are three sections. The first one is reading comprehension, English, एक section हो गया. दूसरा section legal knowledge, legal aptitude, general knowledge, current affairs. तीसरा हो गया आपका mental ability, आपका numerical ability, quantitative reasoning, logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, ये सब के बारे में भी questions आते हैं. Again, the time duration is again 2 hours, 120 minutes. Total number of questions is 100. And for every correct answer, you get 4 marks. Very, very important. For every correct answer, you get 4 marks. And for a wrong answer, you get -1. Okay? minus 25%. That is similarly there. CLAT में एक number 1 marks for correct answers and minus 0.25 marks for every wrong answer. So similarly over here, every correct answer you get 4 marks and every incorrect answers you get minus 1 mark. So that is the pattern, and I think basically if you ask me, sir, should a person who is preparing for CLAT also give other entrance examination? My answer very simply would be yes. Yes, he must. Is that clear, all of you? So guys, if you are preparing for CLAT, because the subjects are so similar in other entrance examinations as well, like English, GK, legal reasoning, maths, logical reasoning, analytical reasoning. Since the subjects that you study for CLAT become so common for other law entrance examination also, for which reason I would say that if you are preparing for CLAT, why not sit for these examinations as well? Is that clear? Any questions you have in your mind, any questions that you have, you are most welcome to ask me your questions, okay? Yeah, any questions that you have in your mind, any questions, किसी भी प्रकार का question है तो हमें पूछ सकते हैं आप अभी. Any questions in your mind? Any questions that you have in your mind, you are most welcome to ask me about that, about your doubts or any clarification that you want from me. You can ask me. Yeah. Okay. So, those of you who definitely, I'm sure that most of you have definitely seen the entire session from the beginning. And if you have not, then I would say that see this video from the very beginning, because this gives you an idea about the CLAT exam, ALET exam, Maharashtra CET exam, SLAT exam, as well as CUET examination. So those of you who are preparing for CLAT, they must also sit for ALET, Maharashtra CET, SLAT, as well as CUET for law. Is that clear? So guys, if you like this session, do press the like button, and do share this session with your friends, because this is a very important session for you, especially those who are preparing to start their preparation, those who are starting off with their preparation for CLAT 2025 next year. CLAT 2024 is just over now. You have 1 more year to go, and you can definitely prepare yourself well in this 1 year time, January till November, you will have your CLAT exam as well as your A-Lit exam in December next year. So if you are preparing for 2025, then since you have 1 year's time, more or less 11 months time, I think you should start your preparation as soon as possible, because the more late you do to start your preparation, it becomes difficult. And in this video, I have already explained to you in details what should be your preparation strategy, कितना questions आते हैं, कौन सा subject से आते हैं, और कितना घंटे का एग्जाम होता है, टोटल मार्क्स क्या होता है, नेगेटिव मार्किंग होता है या नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं रहता है. So I have discussed all these things with you. So I hope that this session was a pretty informative session for those preparing for law entrance examination next year. Now, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you CLAT 2024 comprehensive course, wherein we bring to you 380 hours of live classes, 300 plus recorded videos, 55 mock tests, 10,000 plus practice questions, sectional practice test, study material, doubt resolution, and the most important, the CLAT Ignite magazine. General knowledge को prepare करने के लिए CLAT Ignite magazine becomes very, very important for each and every one of you. So do not miss this course. Do join us. Enroll yourself for CLAT 2025 comprehensive course, wherein we will help you insofar as this particular entrance examination is concerned. So guys, with this we come to the end, but before I say tata goodbye, do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't by now. Do follow us on our Instagram channel, like our Facebook page, join our Telegram channel, and do not forget to download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app today if you haven't, because there is a lot of important materials that we share in our app. There are a number of practice tests, quizzes that comes every day. So definitely do download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app today. So guys, with this we come to the end of this session. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye. Have a great evening and a great night. Bye. Good night. Ciao. And in case you guys have any doubts, those who are watching me in the recorded section, you can definitely post your doubts in the comment section and we will get back to it. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.